So what are you going to start off with? Uncle Julian?
Oh, I like to do with the Everly. I got to do stuff for kids because I can get a.
Oh,
That's what that job
the
is.
dinosaur band. Make a dinosaur song.
Hey, man, I sure am. She won't lie back till he stepped in. Look my new man. Look my bye-bye. Bye-bye, sweet. Be like I'll be down. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hello. Let's see it turn off again. And you've got this fictional device, is an alpha wave stun projector or alpha wave stun pistol. Temporary alpha wave stun. TASP is what they call it. They also call it Gun Zero or other names. But you can put 1,000 people in a football stadium. They're asleep,
like a stun gun.
Yeah, like a stun gun, like a stun wave. And they get it bigger. Like the first scene in the movie is where they have like a field full of cattle. And
a field full of cattle.
Cow.
That's a
cow. Yeah. Science fiction with cows, but they're testing it. Yeah. And they're going to knock over these cows. So the way the story goes in it, you have the security officer, and you have the public information officer, who's a woman. Her name's Sammy. And then you have another security officer who's a woman. Her name's Amnon. And they
what kind of name?
Well, it's in the future. The other guy's name is June. June. I don't know.
Or Jules, the Jules. What's up with
No.
that, Vernon? What was that old
You might give me Julian. Yeah.
Uncle Julian.
Uncle Julian. Uncle Julian. Brother Julian.
Like Julian, I know another Julian.
So here's a scene,
black
right?
guy.
Here's a scene, right? Okay, maybe we'll read it together real quick. And in this scene, the character Sammy, who's a public information officer for the Edinburgh Society Non-Lethal Weapons Research, and she's in a moving vehicle, which is a police cruiser. And she's public information, so she's releasing the information about this secret weapon, which is a non-lethal, highly powered stun gun. And she's riding along with a police officer in a police car. But the year is like 2062 AD. And they're inside this car, and it has guns, real guns, communications, computer, radar. Sammy Nux, the Minotaur Media instant newscast and public information officer. She can reach like 20 million people like that, right? Yeah.
Like we can now. Right?
Well,
that was 87, so.
Well, she's at
2062,
2062, right? She's riding along with this guy, Officer Lantis, and I'll be Officer Lantis, and you be Sammy.
Okay.
And they're cruising along, and here she is here, right?
Yes, sir. We are live now with Officer Tom Lantier with the Waylands Township Police. I'm Sammy
Nux.
And this is
Instant News. Yes,
Instant
ma'am.
News. Oh.
Tell us about.
Yeah, so tell me about your cruiser here and your job on the Waylands Police Department.
Well, this is the Insignia Mark IV 6-wheel hydro-fueled police patrol car. It'll hit 220 miles an hour on an open stretch of country road. I'm Patrol Officer Lantis.
Oh, does Waylands Township get a lot of crime on your violence, officer?
For gun violence.
Gun violence.
And that's the big thing with this whole movie, right? And now the camera moves out, and we see this police cruiser moving through the countryside, Waylands Township, in the future, right? And here's Officer Lantis driving on. He says, "Oh no, not at all. The whole town is owned by the Edinburgh College, And they all live there in the town, mostly just well-paid teachers and technicians and researchers. So it's pretty boring, not a lot of carjacking or gun violence, you know.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, ma'am, if you go back inside the car.
Okay. But what about the historic Waylands Township vote last week to outlaw all deadly weapons in the city limits? How does that affect your job as law enforcement?
Now, she's talking about a vote where they outlawed all deadly weapons in this future town, right? Because they got this new ray gun thing. He says, it's okay with me. He's a police officer.
Okay. But you won't be allowed to carry a shotgun or even a handgun, will you?
Whatever they decide, you know, it's progressive, positive nonviolence for a peaceful community. Why not? They don't got them. We don't got them. And he's driving along with this gal, and they're coming into a big festival. It's a peace festival in the future, where they're proudly announcing in this huge park. They're having a protest, and they're announcing that they passed this new rule in Waylands Township. They have signs and banners, and it says, you know, first no gun city, Waylands Township. Celebrate nonviolence. No guns in my town. Stop the violence. No more hurting people. And so this is a movie, we're about page 76, and volunteers are setting up this peace festival with music and drinks and information booths and people in costume and health and wellness information, and the police cruisers cruising along. This is from Gun Zero, set in the year 2062. So you're Sammy and I'll be
what's going on over there?
That's a big peace festival to celebrate the new memorial. It's a no gun sanctuary, a memorial for all those who died in gun violence in the past. I had a dear friend struck down by gun violence in years past, so I do understand the pain of it.
A no gun city sanctuary or just a memorial?
Well, I'm not sure. They got a real big party plan. It's not my thing. I just work here. So right now they're just getting ready. It's a big public relations thing. And the scene goes ahead. Let's see where else we go. And yeah, so that's a scene from Gun Zero. Pretty boring scene, you know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Victoria. That's sweet. 2014.
I was you to tell me about that. You know, like science fiction. I wanted you to
I never told you.
Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, more.
Not only I have to pay people to read my books. I mean, nobody's read them. They're on
That's why you want books too. You gotta show your books.
Yeah.
Get to the next slide. Talk about that.
Amazon. Mars Outpost, Surviving Tarsus Mountains. This is what we're talking about.
The book you wrote?
Yeah.
It's on sale?
Yeah.
On Amazon?
Yeah, you can get a copy. You
Yeah,
can
why
order
didn't
it.
you
It's
tell
very
me
nice.
that?
Why didn't I tell you that?
I need to Google that now. Oh, man,
Yeah, please do.
you never told me about Mars.
Oh, it's a great story.
Oh,
We couldn't
man.
sell that one either. We wanted to beat them to the punch. with a
Okay,
great story
is it on
about-
YouTube or is it on
Amazon.
YouTube? Okay. Yeah, Amazon. Okay, I got the Amazon app.
Yeah. You hear that? And it goes like, so say you're B7, right? Right, and you know, like I love B7, it's a great chord. But notice like on the E position, or that one, right? B7. So take this one. Oh, I bet you can get it. But the key to the strumming that I do, and I wouldn't deny it, a Baptist preacher taught me how to do it on the banjo. I always teach my students like to do like very simple with like just 2 fingers, like on the E minor or the suspended A. And like you want to get those first 8 chords under control. Let's see if this will work like this.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
show it.
real people. There we are.
That's the cure in Canada?